Okay, today we're going to be talking about Southampton. Woohoo! Aren't you all excited? We're going to quickly talk about the Fulham result. And obviously we've got a midweek against Nottingham Forest before the FA Cup against Palace. So it's a busy period. We have another midweek after this one as well. So it's a very busy period. And these are the games that, they come thick and fast. Can completely transform a season, really. Or in our case, cement our place as the shittest team in the league. So for Fulham game, all there really is to say about it is same story. Really, it's the same every time. Free at the back, didn't work. We had a few good chances, Chams misses, classic. Then we concede shit goals. It's just that simple. Pereira's goal, no one's at the edge bothering to mark someone. Just a little thought from me. And obviously, it's deflected, whatever, right? It's out of our hands. And then second half, it's changed the system, little bit better, still not blowing them out of the water, that's for sure. And then Ward-Prowse obviously does what Ward-Prowse does best and fucking clutches us, carries us by the scruff of the neck and actually gets us to a position where we can get something. And then we throw it away. We could have taken the initiative in the second half, late second half, after we'd scored and really pushed for a winner. But I felt like we sort of were accepting a draw. And I'm kind of disappointed by that. At the end of the day, we have to get points. And yes, a point would have been good, blah, blah, blah. But 3 points would have been massive. And then by going defensive, a little bit defensive, not going fucking park the bus, but a little bit more defensive, we concede. And it's sort of just like, what was the point? What was the point? Go for their throat, man. Go for the throat. It's there for the taking. And we just sort of didn't want to. And it's sort of frustrating. But that's sort of, every week, isn't it? It does remind me a bit of Arsenal football where we had chances, didn't take them, concede shit goals, we lose, right? It's sort of the same story every week. Obviously, Nathan Jones, he hasn't been there that long, but some of the stuff he's been saying has been a little bit concerning, especially the stuff around January. Probably won't be citing many people. It's like, for fuck's sake, man. It's like the board and the club want us to get relegated. Like, holy shit. We don't buy. When this summer we actually tried to get players in, and now it's sort of all falling apart. They're like, nah. What? What is going on? You got Nathan Jones making excuses already. Got him coming out saying we're not probably going to get many signings. It's just like, for fuck's... Like, holy shit. Our Premier League survival for the first time for me, personally, this is real relegation threat here. The other season I always thought, nah, it would be fine. And we ended up being fine. But this year it's like, where the fuck do we go from here? The players aren't playing. The system isn't working. We're desperate for a striker. Because holy shit, swap Che Adams' chances for someone, just for example, Ings, right? For Ings, right? Who we had, right? Swap them. We're so fucking far from the bottom, if that's the case. Because Danny Ings would take those chances. Che Adams doesn't. But I don't have any problems with Che Adams, right? I think he is a brilliant striker to have. But he's not the main man. He's not a striker that's going to get you goals. He's a striker that's going to help with the build-up play, help with the hold-up play, get us up the pitch. He's a willing runner. He's going to press. But he's not a finisher. And that's what we desperately need. And then Jones come out and saying January might not be that busy. Fuck all of you at the club. Seriously. What the fuck's going on? I've had a few questions from people saying, if we lose to Forest, it's a 6 point, it's a huge fucking game. If we were to lose to Forest, is Jones gone? Is he going to get sacked? I'm thinking, no way would he get sacked. First of all, it's Southampton Football Club here, boys. We want to keep every cent. Huston was lost 9-0 twice, and he stayed for years. Even though I personally thought he was fine as manager, but a lot of people wanted his throat for a long time. But I don't know how long Jones is signed for. I can't remember. It's probably 2 years or something. I'm not sure, maybe 3. That's a ton of money to pay for someone to sack him after fucking 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, right? So that's a lot, right? And we're not even willing to go into January, apparently, to spend any money really on anyone half decent. Looking at cheap alternatives. Oh, because that's worked great in the past, hasn't it? I love the cheap alternative we've got. Fucking shit, right? So they're not willing to spend in January. They're not going to be willing to spend 10 mil to sack Jones. I don't know, 8 mil. I don't know what wage he's on. You're not going to be willing to do that. So we're stuck with Jones. That's what I was saying last preview was it's a risk, right? Signing Jones when we have 6 months to turn the season around is a risk, right? Give him summer. He could be good, could get the players in, build a little bit of a team, get the system he wants playing. But when he's coming in mid-season, it's going to be an uphill battle. And I mean, I just don't think he has the experience to do it. But, I'm hoping and praying every game that we improve and actually get a point. But, well, maybe 3. That'd be nice. But I did say before the game, I just want a half-decent performance. It was a half-decent performance. It was much better than Brighton. But again, we still fall short, which is fucking classic. But looking forward to the Forest game. They got a big point against Chelsea, which is fantastic. But the thing is with that is we have to win. If we lose to Forest, I feel like not just, obviously we'll be 3, 4, 5 points out, right? It's not, we're relegated, right? But I feel like for the confidence of players, this Forest team is our level, right? We're both shit, let's be honest, right? It's our level. They're fighting desperately against relegation. And so, well, apparently we're fighting, but I don't fucking see it. But these are the games that turn a season around, Win this game, go into, Palace doesn't matter in the cup, right? And then get into the next game in the league and go, okay, we won the last game, let's get something. A draw, a win, something, to sort of boost us up the table. But if we lose this, we're in big trouble. We're in massive trouble. Like, who are we going to pull in January? Like, even if we were to go out and try sign someone, who the fuck would come here? Who would come here? No one. No one in their right fucking mind would come here. Because I fucking wouldn't. Fucking hell. But looking forward to Forest game. My prediction, I'm feeling a draw, to be honest. I don't think either team's good enough to win. I know Forest have a shockingly bad record away from home, which, we don't have a good record at home, but that could work in our favour. So I'm thinking a 1-1 draw. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Jones is going to play. If it's a 4-3, he's going to play Lianco, who did great. Fuck me, that penalty thing against Fulham was just fucking... he's so just like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, I don't know what we're going to play, who's going to play. Fucking, he might put Gineppo and El Lucy. Oh, fuck, why isn't Lucy playing, man? I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of him playing. Please, Lavia, be fit. God, we need you. Because I think that starting 11 that we played, minus Lianco, right, back 4, I think is better. Perot on the left, Walker-Peters on the right. With a trio midfield, maybe a trio, it depends if we play a 4-3-3 or whatever. A trio of midfield of Lavia, Ward-Prowse, Maitland-Niles, and then a front three of a Dozy, a Rebo, Stewart-Armstrong, someone like that on the wing, and then Che Adams through the middle, is our best team. That is our best team, but it's never played. Why? Why is it never played? Adozi's been brilliant. He seems to be the only one that gets the ball and goes, attacks the defence. Everyone else sort of seems to, don't want to. But yeah, I'm not predicting anything special from us. 1-1 draw. Yeah, I'm not confident at all, but it's a huge game. And obviously I will be live for it. So be there or be tware. I'll be live 10 minutes before kickoff on this channel. Obviously I'll have it scheduled. So if you want to check it out, wait in there if you want to be that guy. But yeah, I'll be live. Yeah, I'm not feeling confident at all. I'm not feeling confident at all. But we go again. Again, pray to God that we fucking have a miracle here. But I hope you boys enjoyed. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys for the watch along. And obviously there's a poll in the post section, or whatever the fuck it is, if you want to vote on who you think's going to win. Hopefully us. But yeah, like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.